Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right, Rico?
Yeah, I got Dan texting me again, bullying.
For what? What do you mean bullying? What does that mean, bullying?
Nothing. He just keeps bullying about Pick Central.
All right, well, put the phone down.
I'm trying. You good?
What do you mean you're trying? Let's go.
I know. I got these two fucking guys hammering me. Fucking usual shit. It never ends.
Jetski, put his phone down, Jetski.
Tell Dan I'm fucking recording.
Turn it over. Turn it over.
Turn it over. Come on. Jetski, what are we doing?
All right, let's go. All right, ready? Ready?
Yeah, we're
All right. House Call, Final Four edition. Our first guest, I think, Jerry, outside of Barstool. It's going to be, this is very internet or kind of perfect with me and Jerry. We're not going to have rights to the video because he was on the news. But if you watch KFC's, we'll probably put a screenshot in there. Watch KFC's 1 Minute Man, or you pay attention to the internet anywhere in the tri-state area, I believe. Chris Scally went pretty viral for a clip going to the Bahamas, and they asked him about different political things going on in the airports, and very, very funny response. That he's like, they're not bothering nobody. I'm just trying to get to the Bahamas. So, like, Brooklyn guy, yeah, right up our alley. So we kind of wanted to have you on. First off, I guess, how was the vacation?
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. First of all, thank you guys. And the vacation sucked, to be honest. That ruined my whole trip. It ruined my whole trip. First of all, my girl was breaking my balls the whole time. Listen, the service was bad, but ever since we started getting texts in the first day. Now I'm on my phone. I'm looking to see what's going on. She's slapping the phone out of my hand. We're on vacation. Get the phone down.
Yeah.
So and then it just it took the whole. I couldn't relax. I worked hard on that vacation. The news was calling me. Fox News, News 12. I was going on Fox Detroit. I was in the room doing interviews more than I was on the beach.
Oh,
yeah, I saw that.
It ruined my whole trip.
Yeah,
she
saw
was
that.
Pissed. She was pissed.
Terry, this is like a real New Yorker here.
Oh yeah.
This is like a real New York.
Yeah, there's got to be a nickname. Like, there's got to be a nickname. We talk about nicknames all the time. There's got to be some kind of nickname.
What, for guys like me?
Just you in general.
Jersey, Jerry. Are you from Jersey?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep,
so what do they call us? What do they call us in white plates. You call us white plates. You ever heard of that?
No,
I never heard of that.
I've heard of Benny's. But
yeah, I was gonna say Benny's, but I know white plates is a thing in Jersey because the yellow plates in Jersey. Then when you see us going down to the shore,
okay, gotcha.
You see us going down to the shore on the Garden State Parkway. We got the white plates. Well, that's one. But yeah, no, everyone thinks I'm like an alien. But this is if you're from Bensonhurst, this is how you talk.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're just a regular New York guy. Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like I know a rapper from there, Chris. Is there like a white rapper from Bensonhurst?
Sebastian, Cold Shoulder.
Cold Shoulder. Yes,
that's my boy. I grew up with him.
I love that guy.
He's the best.
No, I never heard of him.
Jetski does some rapping.
He's cold, Rico. His freestyles are cold.
He better be. He's Cold Shoulder.
He's a solid dude too. Solid.
Yeah.
As solid as they come.
Yeah.
Sebi's the man.
Oh, there he is.
So,
all right, perfect. We'll get the drama.
Oh,
so
wow, right away.
We blocked you in like the mafia.
We're getting right in.
Jetski moved the thing. That's how we do it. We don't want to get ambushed. We get ambushed. Speaking of ambushes.
Wow, here we go.
All right.
Did you bring your boxing gloves, pal? What's going on? We're gonna go 6 rounds. I don't know if I can go more than 6.
All right, so
I'm older now.
I know he's jacked up. He's jacked up. That's how we operate.
No, I mean the headphones.
Yeah, the headphones are jacked up. I know, yeah.
I heard we have beef, man.
No, listen, I just feel like we're all the same kind here. I didn't think I was gonna get bum rushed. You know what I mean? Bum rushed. But listen, I will say, you did defend me for being a sociopath. That was the nicest thing you said about me. The nicest thing you said.
I loved it, bro. I thought it was a great clip. You're a Mets fan. I thought you were gonna be a Yankee fan.
Yeah, that's the biggest upset of all this. You are a diehard Yankee. Like,
well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. All
we
right,
love
I was a Yankee fan my whole life.
Okay, there it is.
Oh my
God.
Hold on, there it is. But I gotta be honest. Something happened about 2 years ago. I went to a Mets game and I was like, you know what? I fucking like this team. I like this team. And I'm not the one. I'm not gonna not watch the Yankees, and I'm not gonna not watch the Mets. You know what I'm saying? I can do it all. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Bro.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot. You know
First
it. You pick a side.
Well, yeah, I know, but you know what? Listen.
Well,
I
there
also
is a
just like
way out.
hats.
There's a way out of this. Did you become friends with any of the coaches on the Mets?
No.
Because then I got your back.
Now listen, he just wants to watch both teams. He's not bothering anybody.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
definitely not.
Team.
I just like to support New York. Whatever.
Which team would you rather win the World Series?
Well, I gotta be honest. I'd like to see the Mets win the World Series.
All right,
100%.
there you go, Kevin.
Yeah,
There
if
you
it
go.
was
listen,
Mets-
I'm on board then. Let's go, man.
Listen, the Yankees had their shine. They had their shine. And even though I grew up watching the Yankees, my father took me to all the parades growing up. The Mets, I'm a big underdog guy. So that's why as I got older, I kind of like, you know what? Listen, this team deserves it. Last year was tough. You know, they did great last year. Got some new pieces this year. Bobichet, I like him a lot. I like Bobichet a lot. I like him a lot. But
this guy's great.
but I was a little upset about Nemo. I was upset about that. I did like Nemo a lot, but you know, we take some, we lose some. What are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, so what's your beef with him, basically?
No, you know, listen, I understand where he's coming from, but I just felt like we're all one and the same kind, you know, and like my accent is a little thicker than yours or yours. I will say
a little bit.
it's a little bit, but like this is real New York.
No, well, that's what I
Everyone-
love about these stories, dude. I find myself doing it almost like once a week. Is when like something like on the Jersey Shore comes out, or your clip, where if you're from New York, New Jersey, Long Island, like that's. I don't even bat
This
an
is
eyelash.
no,
But
you're right.
People in the Midwest hear you say,
They think I'm an
"I wanna
alien.
get to
Yeah.
the Bahamas and don't bother me," and they're like, they think it's like you're a scripted character, and I'm like, no, this is just who lives around here. This is how we do it.
Yeah, you know. But the old pictures were crazy. Come on, those
No,
old pictures.
Yeah, they
those
were
were crazy.
They were crazy. That's I mean, why'd you
It
do
was great. Listen, back in the day, I was a different kind of guy. I did TV shows. I lived in California. I was trying to become like a cop role on a show, like a New York
Yeah.
cop role. I was trying to maybe do like a Sopranos kind of thing. It didn't work out.
Dude,
You know?
I always thought that was always was so funny to me. Like growing up with guys like you is like they were like you want to be. A lot of them were like cops or firemen or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But then there was also like they got to get their hair right, they got to get
Oh,
their
of course.
eyebrows right, put the chain on, the cologne, like so it was like very like.
But where are you from? Where
I'm
are
from
you
the
from?
Bronx. I was born in the
from
Bronx.
the-
I live in Westchester now.
All right.
Staten
beautiful,
Island and
Westchester.
Jerry was what part of Jersey, Jerry?
Right outside of Newark, New Jersey, where the airport is.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, but yeah,
We're in
Kevin,
Staten Island,
right in the middle.
right in the middle.
Victory Boulevard, over by there, North Shore.
My girl's from New Dorp. She's trying to get me to move there bad. She hates Brooklyn. She can't deal no parking spots. She can't deal with it no more. And she breaks my balls every day.
Yeah, listen, we'll have a nice dinner for 4. We'll have a nice.
But what
I'll break
bothers
in.
me is, what bothers me
me
is she gets mad when we go to like a store, we go shopping, and she's got to like find a spot in the street and then walk a block or two. But then we go to Staten Island and we go to these big parking lots. She's walking farther from the back of the parking lot all the way to Costco. And I'm like, what's the difference? There's no difference.
Yo, you need a series on social media where you just say things that bother you and just be like,
Yeah.
today's thing that
Bothers
bothers
me.
me is boom, and that's just every day.
Oh, well, you want to hear what bothered me about this Bahamas trip?
Yeah.
When he saw I'm gonna post. I'm actually was gonna post on Instagram. I'm gonna do it after this. But when we get there, this girl was like, "Oh, we gotta go to the place. There's a beach in the Bahamas where there's pink sand. Supposedly the whole beach is pink. Have you heard about that?
No.
No.
I think it's called. So I forgot the name of the island, but anyway, $1,000 later, $1,000 to charter a boat. We get on the boat. We go 40 nautical miles all the way to this beach, and we get there, and the beach isn't even pink. There's little tiny little specks in the sand that are pink. And I'm like, I thought the whole beach was pink. And I was like, what are we doing? I got to show you this video. You're gonna cry because that bothered me. And I wasn't bothered my whole trip, but that pissed me off.
That would piss me off too.
Yeah. Everyone was told it's so beautiful. It was regular sand.
Yeah.
Regular.
But Kevin secretly, he's been documenting guys like this forever. But this is a true, I feel like now everybody, they see a camera in their face and they act it up. This was an organic internet moment
Mhm.
that we all grew up on. Tommy Cheeseballs, who's off the deep end now, but like, you know, the different interviews and
the
stuff
thing
like
is,
that.
though,
Like,
it used to be those news clips were how you like Frank the Tank. Like
Yeah,
how you found-
yeah.
Nowadays everyone just goes on TikTok. They make the video on purpose to go viral. But back in the day, it used to just be like,
Yeah,
I was at
no.
the airport. This camera was in my face. I said something and you guys liked it. So this was very like OG internet.
Yeah. And I got to be honest, I wasn't expecting the whole ice thing. I thought she was just going to ask me about the lines because there was no lines. So she's standing there by herself and she had the camera guy. And she looked like a lost puppy dog. She was looking around, like trying to get someone to talk to her. And I was like, you know what? Come over here.
You found the guy.
I got this. I'll tell you.
I got it. I'll tell you all about this. And then the first thing out of her mouth was ice. And I was like, oh God, here we go. I turn around.
Yeah,
I see my girl running. Yeah, I see my girl running. I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, she's like, I don't want nothing to do with this. And I had to shut her down because I knew where it was going. But I had to shut it down because
you handled it well. I thought you handled it great.
Yeah, it was.
I did my best. I did my best. You had to see the airport when I got back on Monday. You just had to see the airport. I'm walking through the airport and I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna find an ice agent now. I'm gonna do a video like, yo, you just stop bothering everybody already. Just stop it. There was nowhere to be found. There was about 19 news stations there, 1,000 cameras everywhere, empty.
Yeah,
empty.
it calms down.
Yeah.
Empty.
I put the tweet out Wednesday night, Jerry. You were obviously in London. You were busy. I'm standing in line at Clear. It's an hour-long line Wednesday night to get out. It was nuts. Then they're like, hey, don't go to Clear. Just go to General TSA, General Check. We'll get you through. I just started in the line. I'm like one of the last guys in the little, maze. This guy comes walking up, big guy, dressed well, obviously know who he is. I go, hey, you did some stuff with Barstool. I'm on my way there now. I just want to say hello. Who is it? Cam Newton.
Wow.
In the big hat. 3 seconds later, front of the line. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but because I called my guy in customs. I'm like, you got to help me out. I called cops.
That, an NFL MVP maybe has a little more pull than you, Rico, maybe.
I understand, but they weren't letting anybody. They weren't letting anybody through.
Like that. Look, this guy is
3 seconds later, I even threw the line. I just go like this. I go, that's some pull, Cam. He didn't even look. He even keeps that up.
And you went to Newark?
Yeah, Newark. I always go Newark. It's like a 9 hour away from me.
I've been going to JFK my whole life. Never again. That was my first time going to Newark ever. And look what happens.
Yeah, it's If you move to Staten Island, you'd be even closer.
Oh, yeah, she's dry. I know. She's dragging.
But all right, I'm glad you guys burned the bridge.
Yeah, for
or
sure.
buried the hatchet.
KFC, listen, I love you. All right,
You,
I appreciate it.
Great moment, dude. Best of luck.
Listen,
thank you.
fucking Mets make the plaplayoffs. He'd be electric in the cave.
The playoffs.
You and Frank the Tank in the front
God.
with us.
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen, I think they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it.
All right, thanks, Kev. Perfect. All right, so we talked about it. So you've been on some reality shows and stuff like that. What was what was the good and the bad out of that?
All right, let me give you a little bit of my backstory here, and you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. All right. When I was younger, before the Jersey Shore came out, my father was like, "Oh my God, Chris, I see this thing online. It's a casting about the Jersey Shore. You should go do it." And I was like, I don't even know how. I must have been 20 or something like that. So my father takes me to the city. I go auditioning for the Jersey Shore. This is before the show came out. I had no idea what it was. I auditioned, and I made it to the final round. The final round, and I think they picked Vinny over me.
Wow.
Now, let me just explain to you what that meant to me. So I didn't know the show was going to take off, but now the show takes off, and all of a sudden these kids are becoming rich, famous, millionaires. And it sparked something in my brain like, I got to do this. Like, now I got to get on the show. Now I got to figure something out because I'm not going to let that slip. You know what I mean? So whatever, I packed my bags. I shipped my car from Brooklyn to L.A. I moved to L.A. I slept in my car for about 6 months. I showered in the gym. I used Starbucks for the Wi-Fi. I was doing something, right? I get on a show called The Choice, right? You ever seen The Voice? You know what The Voice is, right?
I know The Voice is, yeah.
So something like the one of the creators of the show, they beefed together. So the guys, you know what, I'm gonna make a show called The Choice, and it was to see if a regular guy off the street can make a celebrity fall for them. So I get there. I'm 21 years old now, 22 years old. I'm a bartender, right? I get there, and you got to walk on stage, right? And the 4 celebrities are sitting in chairs with their backs turned, and you got to spit game and interest them to turn their chair and pick you like The Voice would, right?
Okay. Sounds like an
So
electric show.
Yeah, it sounds like a great show.
Electric show.
Yeah.
Should bring it back.
So I get there, and there's lawyers, doctors, veterinarians, Coast Guards, Marines, and they're all practicing their speeches. And I'm like, yeah, all right, watch this.
I've done this every night at fucking clubs.
Yeah. Right. So I walk on stage. I say 4 words. Yous are all gorgeous. Bing, 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 bing. All 4 of the chairs turns around. Carmen Electra picks me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was Carmen Electra, Sophie Monk. It was who else? Oh, Playmate of the Year.
Jesus.
And it was Miss America. She was from Queens, actually. Her name was like Rena or Reem. I don't even know. Whatever. So Carmen Electra picks me. I wind up going on a date with her. I win the whole show, right? I go on a date with her. All the headlines were like, Brooklyn boy, Carmen Electra's new boyfriend. I said, you know what? Now I got to run with this, right? So, this girl got my name painted on her nails, Chris Scally. whatever. So then MTV saw that show and they were like, listen, you'd be great on the show called Are You the One? And it was great. I did it. And that was even better. Do you know what the show was about?
No.
All right. So the show is basically about, we're going to take 10 guys, 10 girls. We're going to put you in a mansion in Hawaii. And if you find the girl that they put in the house specifically for you, you win 50,000. I was like, I twist my arm. Hold on a second. I knew the first day they put a Puerto Rican girl with a big fat butt. I was like, I already know, but I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Because if you find the girl too fast, then you're off. They put you and the girl in the honeymoon suite. And I was like, no, I don't want to wait till the 10th episode. So we won that show. And if you find the girl, you win the money, and that's it. But yeah, that was my story.
Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This is electric. This is incredible.
Yeah. What is it? What kind of hobbies you got? Because you're right up our alley. Like, what do you like to do? You play golf? You fucking.
So, I mean, I don't play golf. I do like fishing. I love going fishing. I love being out in the boats. I love fishing. I love sports. And it's just so crazy how you reached out to me because I have my own sports analysis channel. So I spend a lot of my time doing that. I research picks. And to be honest, that's my baby. Like I fell in love with the whole process, and YouTube's been great. And I started 3 months ago, to be honest with you, and it just took off.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's been great.
Who do you root for in football?
To be honest with you, this is going to sound crazy. No, I've been a Vikings fan. My father was a Vikings fan since back in the day. Dante Culpepper.
Okay.
Back in the day, he was always a Vikings fan, and I kind of grew up watching them. And so I'm a strange cat from Brooklyn, I guess.
Yeah. But
I'm not the typical.
Can you? I want to know what like a full day is in your life. Just a full day. What are you doing? Let's say give me a weekday and then give me a weekend.
Listen, I'm 37, so my life has changed. All right, my life has changed. I don't go out no more. I don't really do nothing. To be honest with you, I love food. I love going to Manhattan. I love trying different restaurants. I'll wake up. Well, I'd rather go to 4 or 5 different, like, not hole in the wall spots, but just small food spots. Try them all. Go try desserts. I take my girl. We go out. I love doing that. I'm a changed man. If I would have told you what my day was like, 10 years ago,
that's what I'm saying. I think
that's what you want.
Yeah, I think we just go. Yeah, Jerry, I got some ideas on it. But the food, I wrote that down as one of the like points. We're big like reservation guys.
I love it.
The big time name spots. Like, is there anything that's kind of overrated, underrated, or like what do you think is your spots in Manhattan that you kind of love, or Brooklyn? Because Brooklyn's got great food too.
Restaurants, or you want to talk about like just like quick food spots? Because
anything.
Like I said,
I mean, you're a walking Zagat's, it feels like.
Well, listen, this is another crazy thing. You know the Dream Hotel?
Actually,
on 16th and 9th, the Dream downtown. You ever heard of PhD, that club that's like on the rooftop in the meatpacking district?
I'm not a club guy. I don't know.
No, I know.
Fire.
But anyway,
I was saying it's fire.
Good time.
I was actually the chief concierge in that hotel for 10 years.
Oh wow!
So you probably had some huge contacts.
But regardless of the contacts, as a concierge, my job was to go in Manhattan, try all the different restaurants for free. They'd make me go to restaurants. I tried them for free, and then I work out deals with them. And when a hotel guest came to me and said, "Where do I go eat?" I send them, and I get a little something on the back end.
That's
cool.
So
that was the life. That was the life.
So
yeah,
what's the spots? What's like the Mount Rushmore of spots in New York City, and then your own Brooklyn that you just love?
Well, let's just talk about Brooklyn, because Manhattan, I got to be honest, there's really not a lot of spots. I mean, I've been to a couple that I'm like, what is this? Like, what's this place? Salt Tanks. What's this place that who is this guy?
I don't know.
I've never been. It's supposed to be good. Large said he loved it. He just interviewed the guy. That's what he said. I can't speak on it.
Something's been months now. The line's still down the block. I don't know. But you want to know what I love? You want to know what I love? And I didn't have any faith in it, but I loved Bradley Cooper's cheesesteak spot. That was something.
We tried to get in. They shut the gates on us, dude. It's very funny.
That was good. Yeah. That was good. my boy Franco owns Mama's Too. You've been to Mama's Too?
I have
Pizzeria?
Never been.
So Mama's Too is in the West Village. And listen, I grew up, I don't know, I'm sure you know Simone Gardens.
Yeah, of
Yeah. Oh
course.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Simone Gardens change. It's I don't know. You're in the way I'm saying. It's different. Very different. But Mama's Too, I will say, not because he's my friend. I know him for years. Not because he's my friend. But that is the most delicious pizza, I think, in the city. And they make a cheesesteak that's right up there. Right up there. The cheesesteak is phenomenal. What else?
Do you keep up with Dave's pizza reviews?
I did.
He's too much of a judge. I know these guys.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
these
These
He's
guys
sitting there
don't-
going, "What the fuck does this guy know?" I know
you
it.
want to know
I
what
know
kind of?
because that's guys who approach me all the time. They're like, "Hey, don't fucking. You should try this." I'm like, "All right."
Well, no,
it's worked
listen,
out, like-
listen. God bless him. You know, he's amazing at what he does. But just there was one video that I saw of him, and that he went to a place. Now, if you're from Brooklyn and you know this place, you know you don't go there for the slices. They're known for the squares. So you can't do a review about something you're not supposed to get when you go there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was like, you know what? Listen, maybe he's got to call me from now on. But, you know, Scal, where do I go? And then I'll let him know. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know. It's not his fault, but maybe he didn't know. But yeah, so you know, a couple places I didn't really agree with what he said, but you know, it is what it is. It is.
Yeah.
What it is.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody entitled to what they like, what they don't like. You know, he's been doing it for a long time, but I feel like
God bless
a guy like you would.
Well,
crush that.
did you see the Bahamas pizza review I did?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I put it on my Instagram. Forget it. I almost threw up. It was disgusting. But let me give you a cheat code. All right. And you're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think, maybe not. Maybe not. I'd like to get, if you're going to go outside of the neighborhood, you're going to go outside the city, I like to get pizza, right, with no sauce on it.
Really?
Because you can't really fuck up the cheese and the bread, but you can fuck up the sauce. And that's what makes a pizza
Yeah,
shit.
but it's
when you
not
go
really.
somewhere.
Then it's not really pizza.
Then it's like cheese.
but
That's like
for
cheesy
example,
bread at that point.
Well, that's what I was just saying. For example, if I ever call Domino's and I order Domino's, I'm telling them, don't put the sauce on it. Bring the cheese, extra cheese, well done, pepperoni on top, and you can't go wrong.
I gotta try that. I never tried it.
And then you put your
Costco?
own sauce on. You're saying?
You could. Me, sometimes but that's the thing though. So when I went to the Bahamas and I got this pizza, they were like, "Oh, you got to try to review the pizza. Give it to me with no sauce. Give it to me. Well done, extra cheese, no sauce. Put it here. I'll let you know what the flavor's like. You know how to flop is. There's a lot more to it than just the sauce, right?
Yeah.
So I take a bite, and it was, it was all right. Then they give me the cup of ketchup, whatever it was, the whatever it was. I didn't even get 2 seconds. They put it on my tongue. I almost threw up, and that's why I don't do it. I don't trust it. You can't come from the mecca of pizza and go.
No, you
No?
can't.
Yeah.
You
Did
can't.
you go to an all-inclusive, obviously, in the Bahamas?
I made the biggest mistake. Me being a cheap, a tight ass, let me say.
Okay.
We went to the Rio, which is all inclusive.
Okay.
Right? Now going to the Rio, I'm thinking, oh, well, listen, we can drink all day, we can eat, and then we can take a walk because the Atlantis is like, maybe 10 minutes of a walk away from the hotel. The Atlantis was so beautiful that I wound up eating there every single night, drinking there every single day. I spent two times the money. I already paid for the all-inclusive in the Rio, and I was spending every dime there. So I got cracked.
The things that drive me nuts with the all-inclusive. It's been a little while since I went to one, but when you go, they're like, yeah, you can eat at any restaurant you want, but then they like max it out. They're like, oh, sorry, the steakhouse tonight is sold out. The fushimi, the hibachi is sold out tonight. And then you get there and the fucking place is half filled at a 7 o'clock seating. And you're like, what the fuck? And they're shoving you to the other things. It's like, hold on a sec. So it doesn't make any sense to me.
I never been to an all-inclusive. Never been to one.
They
Rico?
like, it's interesting how they do it.
Rico, let me tell you something that really bothered me. All right, because I go into one of the restaurants, I sit down, I didn't like the appetizers. I say, listen, instead of me getting this appetizer, it was like a shrimp salad. Like, I'm not a salad guy.
No.
Let me just get 2 entrees. Let me get the lobster with the rice. And I was like, let me get the steak. Oh, no, we can't do it. Why not? Why not? This is an why not? Why can't I? So you're trying to tell me if I'm still hungry, you're going to tell me no?
Yeah.
I ate the first entree. This is all inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
It's terrible.
I think
That
they were
pissed me
looking.
off.
They were probably
I
looking
was
for you to
starving.
grease them. You probably had to grease them.
No, you know what? I greased them to get there because exactly what you just said.
Yeah,
They tell you it's all sold out, and then you get to the front door, it's half empty. I gave the guy $10. I said, listen, it's my girl's birthday. I was like, let's just slide in and get in there. There's 10 seats open.
Yeah.
So I was already rubbed the wrong way before I even got in there.
Do you always go to the Bahamas or you go anywhere else?
It's my first time. I'm 37 years old. My first time there.
Wow, really?
You believe that?
Wow.
I
I
know.
mean, it's incredible. I mean, it's fucking
No, it's
incredible.
beautiful, but growing up, it's just like Mexico's so easy. It's the best bang for the buck.
You
It's, to be honest,
definitely went to spring break at some point.
oh yeah.
Did you finish college? Did you finish
I
college?
did.
Oh, you did. Good for you.
I'm a St. John's
I
alumni.
know they hate me.
Oh,
though. The St.
wow.
John's
Oh,
guys
wow.
hate me.
No, I know. That's why I don't want to bring it up.
Yeah, no, they hate me, but it's all good. Me and Rapoli are boys. We'll figure it out. But you definitely had bracelets up your fucking arm. in
Yeah,
spring
all
break.
over,
Yeah.
to the elbows, to the elbows. But yeah, those are great times. I got arrested. I was in Mexican jail.
Oh,
in
no.
Cancun spring break. Oh yeah. And you want to know what it was? Dave, if you listen, it was New York kids versus Boston kids. We were in the club. It was a big brawl, right? All of a sudden, I get yoked up from the back. Someone grabs me. Next thing I know, they throw me into a back of a cop car with a cage, right? It was a pickup truck. They had a cage around it. So now I'm in the back of this cage like an animal, and they're just piling kids in. The kids I was just fighting with. We're all in this pickup truck. I'm like a dog. I'm like hanging through. Like, I don't know what's you're getting hauled off to Mexican jail. It's a problem.
Yeah.
You're a little concerned. I spent 2 hours in this jail. Thank God. My friend came, $500. I got right out. My whole life flashed before my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not somewhere you want to be. It's not somewhere you want to be.
Did you make friends with the kids by the end of the night?
Yeah, no,
of
I
course.
mean, now we're like, what's gonna happen to us? We were like, it was crazy. That was some experience, though. I'll never forget that. That was wild. No more spring break for me. I'm done.
Yeah, listen, I mean, you're just an electric story guy. Like, that's a great one. Just you talked about going out in the clubs, and like, you definitely got friends that we all know a million times over, like nicknames, this and that. Like, just give us a great story from a night out as well. New York City, whatever. Like, if you ran into a celebrity as a concierge, who was a dick, who'd you have to fucking?
Oh, I'll tell you the story. Thank God you just said that. So now I'm sitting at the front desk. So there was the front desk, and the concierge desk is across from it, right? So they must have been having some big event in one of the party rooms, and I'm sitting down doing my business. All of a sudden, this guy walks over. He's like, "Hey, man, listen, is there a back entrance I can get to that party room too?" I said, "No, you walk through the front like everybody else."
Yeah.
He was like, no, man, you don't understand. I need to get in through the back. I can't walk in through the front. I was like, I don't care what you got to do. You're going to go walk like everybody else right through the front door. I don't know who you think you are. So he walks away. He's all mad. My boss goes up to me. He's like, do you know that was Bruce Springsteen you just told to go scratch your ass? I had no idea who he was. I had no idea who the guy was. I'm not a Bruce Springsteen guy, but yeah, I was like, go scratch your ass. Go walk around like everyone else. And yeah, he didn't like that too much. Which,
man, that's funny. Do you ever visit Jersey at all? You ever go through there and eat over there?
Of
Anything?
course.
Go down the shore?
You
What do you like
want
down
to
the shore?
You want to know? Oh, down the shore. I mean, I was a big Jenks guy. I was
Okay.
definitely a big Jenks guy. Back in the day, it was Surf Club. That was the move back in the day.
Were you there at Teen Night?
Teen
Teen Night? You ever go to Teen Night there?
No, I never been there before. Teen Night.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. So yeah, I mean, listen, DJs, I was never really a big DJs guy. I was more Jenks guy. I was bigger, you know what I'm saying? It was more open. I didn't like being squished in like a sardine can. Tiki bar was the move.
During
Tiki
the
bar
day
was the move.
It's unreal.
During the day that was the move. Donovan's Reef.
Yep.
Now that's like the new Tiki bar. But I'll give you another funny story now that you mentioned about the hotel. I just popped in my mind. What's his name from the Detroit Pistons? He's a commentator now.
Jalen Rose?
Yeah, I think Jalen Rose. Wait, I gotta look this up. I think because I don't want to start spitting that about I don't want to start saying
Ben Wallace?
No. I think it was Jalen Rose.
Isaiah Thomas?
Yes, Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose. Okay.
So I helped him the whole trip.
Michigan.
I helped him the whole trip. I did everything I had to do for him, everything I had to do. I sent him everywhere, right?
Where's this
Comes
again?
up at the Dream Hotel.
Oh,
when I was a
okay, yeah, New
concierge.
York. Okay, yeah.
So he comes up to me at the end of the trip. He's like, And I'm like, oh, you probably gave me a nice tip. I look at it, it's a $5 bill.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no!
my
Oh,
God.
I'm talking
no.
about a week of service with this guy. A whole
No.
week.
$5 bill.
Oh, $5. It's like disrespectful.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I don't even want it at that point.
Yeah, I didn't even
You
want
do a
it. Like, you know,
$5
you
bill
might-
if you get a fucking library book.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, that's a little crazy, but yeah, it was. If you give me some time, I could think of some more things.
That's
That's how the rich stay
unbelievable.
rich. That's how the rich stay
I
rich.
guess
man.
you're. I guess you're right.
That's how it is.
Who
Guys like
was
us,
I?
we don't do that. You know.
No, I know. I'm giving a C note if someone helps me, and I'm
Yeah,
broke.
yeah. Yeah,
There's a
we don't.
science to it. There's a science to it too, right? You probably got to perfect it. You fold it right in the square. You got to be a pro knowing how to do
Well,
it, right?
that's what he was doing. And
Yeah.
I felt like I knew it was coming, but I was like, what the fuck?
It's unreal.
Oh
Tough,
man,
tough.
incredible
But,
stuff.
oh, you want to know where I
unreal.
went to Jerseys that I liked a lot? It was delicious. Palercios. You know what that is?
Yeah,
Very good.
good spot.
Very good. They're friends of ours.
Yep.
Really
He's
good.
a good guy, that kid. Very good guy.
Really good guy. Good stuff.
Good
Very
spot.
good guy. He was a sweetheart of a guy.
For sure.
Did you have any
front-
beef with them, Rico?
No.
Well, you sure?
Yeah,
you,
love
you
them. We
smirk.
grew
You
up with
smirk.
them.
I know, but you
I'm
smirk.
smirking because jet skis. We're all good.
What
We're
am I
all
No,
doing?
you sure? You
good.
sure
Rico.
about that?
Yeah.
You
Rico.
sure?
All good.
Are you positive?
Positive.
Are you
All good.
positive, Rico?
Positive.
Rico.
Positive.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I
Positive.
seen a smirk there.
All good.
Rico, you're
Okay.
with me now. All right. So if
Final
anybody
four
bothers
weekend.
you,
We're all
you let me
good.
know.
We're all good. We're all good.
Okay. All
Final
right.
four weekend. All good. What else was I gonna say?
I fucked you up with that one. I
You
fucked
did.
you
You
up with
fucked me
that.
up with that. He's a fucking jerk. You're a jerk. All right. No. So this is the other thing too. So what's the main thing? And Kevin said too, like maybe it's your next video series. We kind of talk about things in life, or we do the live streams, and like out of nowhere, the very funny conversations that we have are like, oh, you know what's bothering me? Or Jerry does a TikTok in his car talking about fucking like whatever CVS. I hate the CVS self checkout. We all hate these different things. What's bothering you? Like in the world, what people are doing, fucking walking their dog too long. Like what's this is your rant? What's bothering you?
I don't like slow walkers. I don't like slow walkers. I'm a very fast walker. My girl, she walks like she's dead. And it's an argument all the time. And walk down the street. People that walk slow, walk to the right, get out of my way.
Yeah.
That bothers me. I don't like
Oh, yeah.
slow walkers. I gotta be honest, there's a lot of everybody kind of thinks from that video I'm a very unbothered person. But if you're really from New York, you're bothered.
Yeah.
Things bother you.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't bother me, but there's some things that bother. But I gotta think because
We're both wound up. What are you doing to manage the stress?
Jeez, I don't know.
Because we
I'm
just
sweating.
call each other. Jerry, maybe we just add him to the therapy session.
Yeah, we
You-
might
you-
just have to add you.
Listen, guys, I'd love that. You guys are awesome. I'm down. I'm on the team now.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Oh,
Last night I was last night I put a little strikeout parlay together. I lost by
Strikeout
I lose?
parlay.
I did a little strikeout parlay. I lost by one strike. I did an 8-leg strikeout
Oh
parlay.
shit! Wow.
Yeah, and I lost by one strikeout. Who didn't get it?
Jerry loves the 8 legs.
Gilbert.
Call him the spider.
Gilbert.
Jerry the spider.
Yeah.
Logan did not. What did he? I took him for 7 strikeouts. He had 6.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
That was tough.
So are
But
you a big
I-
parlay guy? You're a big parlay guy.
I'm a big parlay guy. 'cause
Let-
I'm a
let-
tight ass.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Listen, like
They're like scratch offs.
exactly. I feel like if you're a straight better, you're never gonna hit that one where it's like, oh my god, wow, that was incredible. I hit it during football season.
I saw 100,000, right? Yeah.
Crazy, the
God
quarterback
bless you.
parlay.
Then he
But
never
I
hit
feel-
another. He never hit another.
But I
thing
never
since.
hit
but
another
the-
bet the rest of the
you-
year. But I
it
still
don't
was
matter.
okay.
Yeah.
So here's the way I see it. Listen, I know I'm not right. And I know the right way to do this is straight bet, take 1, 2 legs max. I know that's the right
Exactly.
thing to do.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's not exciting.
No, it's not. It's not
It's
at
not
all.
exciting.
No.
You take, I mean, listen, I don't know what you do, but me, I take $5. I try to turn it into 200. I
Yeah.
do an 8-leg parlay. And if it hits, you're the happiest person in the
Yeah.
world. You're on cloud 9.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like a scratch off. Like I said, every night I do a couple 4 or 5. I'll do $5 parlays. And if they hit, God bless.
Yeah.
God bless. And it gives you something to do. And I'm
Yeah.
not getting cracked and I'm not getting, it's not breaking my bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
there's
gives you something
yeah.
to root for. You know.
It's something. There's just something to be said when you're on the right side of just a straight game of knowing, like the other night, like if you knew, hey, I'm telling you, UConn's gonna win this game outright before the game. You know what I mean? Or like what Dave does with the eyeballs. like in it halfway through a game. He'll be like, I'm telling you. And he hits them live plus 600, plus 500, plus 800, whatever.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than that. But yeah, I envy Jerry all the time because he cooks these things. It takes a lot of balls to put together like 4 or 5 things. And
Well,
then,
like you
but he's
said,
always pretty close on them. So I give him credit.
Well, like you said, it's like, you're on the right side of being right with that one straight bet. It feels
Yeah.
great. When you're right about 8 things,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
you're right. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
different kind of right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying?
Big
But
time.
the worst feeling I will say with the parlays is like you'll put in a 4 or 5 legger and then 4 out of the 5 hit, and you're like,
Happens every
oh,
day. But
you
you
know,
gotta expect it.
you got
gotta
yeah,
expect
it's the worst. It's the worst feeling. Like last night, you know what I mean? It's just you think you're there, you think you're gonna get it, and then boom, you lose by 1 leg.
You always gotta expect the L, but you know what? You look at my DraftKings account, I'm dead even.
There you go.
Dead even.
Hey,
Dead
that's a
even.
win. That's a win.
That's what I'm saying. And
You're-
I'm doing stupid parlays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm doing stupid shit. And I'm still dead even because like I'm good. Like I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
that's
But
we've talked about it too. That's a fun thing that like now, you see a guy score the first touchdown in house call. We do the touchdowns and whatever. And these guys are 60 to 1, 40 to 1, fucking, this guy's even 16 to 1, like crazy shit. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck could have had that? Now, with gambling so prevalent and everybody being
So prevalent.
around it, there is the one guy who tweets out, yeah, I had that guy. Or I had that
Yeah.
guy
Always.
and the second guy to score the touchdown. You're like, motherfucker.
I
Good
know.
for you, but like the scratch off ability, it's just it's awesome to see. There's so many different possibilities to do that.
You know what's
like,
crazy? You know what's crazy?
Futures, it's all
I know. Ever since I started my YouTube channel, I started a winnable. So I do sell some VIP picks, right?
Yeah.
Now I sell they're straights, they're minus 150s, minus 130s, they're straights. And every day I wake up and I look at them. Now I lose every day. Because I'm parlaying them.
Yeah.
But 75% of them hit.
Good for
Yeah.
you.
But the one that hit that didn't hit was in my parlay that made me lose. But
Yeah.
everyone is making money.
Is you're making
Because they're
money.
betting
Yeah.
them straight.
Yeah.
And it makes me sick to my stomach. My God,
Do
I
you
don't
know
make a dollar.
Stu? Do you know Stu?
Who's Stu?
Stu Finer?
Nah.
Oh wow.
We got to get you in on Stu.
We got to get you with Stu. He's the OG.
Yeah.
All right. So growing up, it was before my time and your time. I think Dave and Dan are a little bit older than us. There was this thing called Sports Advisors back in the day. It was on like, I don't even know, public access TV. I think they would buy the time, whatever. It was Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings. They ended up making a movie about Stu's life. Bradley Cooper plays him, right? Bradley Cooper?
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Oh, I
get
gotta
those
watch
two
this.
confused.
No, Al
Yeah, me
Pacino
too.
plays
Al
Stu.
Pacino plays
It's
Stu.
called
I'm
Two
sorry.
for the Money.
No, I think Two for the Money. No, McConaughey plays Stu.
No, Matthew McConaughey plays the employee, the disgruntled employee.
Oh, right. All right, so Al
is-
Pacino plays Stu. I apologize. And they would go on these shows as the 800 number, and they had this guy who said he could talk to dolphins, and he would bet the dolphins every week. They would, it's the same thing, like call me. You watch, there's a compilation on YouTube that's unbelievable. And Stu, the guy's like, the opening, it's one of the first 10 seconds of the video. He's like, Stu, you had a really good week last week in college, 4-2. Like, why don't you tell the people what you got this week? And hits him on his hand. And he goes, thank you very much, Chris. By the way, don't ever touch me again. And then he's like, okay, we got this. I fucking got it. Like, he's just
you'd love Stu.
Yeah, you'd love
Chris.
Stu.
You'd love
And he's the
him.
nicest
You'd love
guy in the world. He's just a fucking
I'm going to
lunatic.
look into him now. Yeah,
Oh, you'd love him. Watch
Yeah.
the movie. The movie's great as well.
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Great
lunatic.
movie.
That's awesome.
What do you like for the Final Four? You like anything straight?
I mean, listen, I got to go UConn. I got to go. What about you?
I'm going to be there with Dave rooting for Michigan, obviously. We got some beefs with people at Arizona. And I like the coaches in Michigan. I do think they're really, really good. But Arizona's unbelievable, too. It's a great Final Four. It seems like nobody's talking about Illinois, who was top 10 in the end of January. Big-time guys, older guys, experienced, good coach. So it seems like Illinois is like the fourth story, rightfully so, because Arizona and Michigan are really good, and UConn's UConn. But yeah, I think it's going to be Michigan.
Wait, what's this bet you did? What's this bet you did with him?
Yeah, so the bet.
Let's talk about it.
The bet was I root for Alabama. The bet was if Alabama beat Michigan, they were a 9.5-point dog, like 300 or 400 on the money line. If they won, he would have doubled my salary for 10 years. If not, now I got to do a podcast with sworn enemy.
Yeah, it's tough.
Fuck that guy.
7 for months. Yeah.
No, fuck that guy. I bought a stupid coin.
The coin.
He sold the
Okay,
coin.
Yeah, then there was a coin about him.
Maybe.
What the-
You
What's
bought
going
that coin?
Maybe the meme coin. Maybe a meme
Yeah, I
coin.
tried to get it in the beginning, but it was a fucking. They're all scams.
Yeah, it's all
They're all
scams.
scams. But fuck that guy, Rico.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
I'm with you
man.
now, so it's
Yeah. I'm gonna need you. Probably need you on the pod. I got
gotcha.
3 people against me.
He does have a
so-
coin. It's .000004426.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah, it's
like
dead. It's dead.
they're all
crazy.
scams. But if you do catch one of them very early, you can make
Yeah,
a lot
you've
of
seen
money.
Yeah,
the guy.
you got to catch
You know,
it. You
but
got to
you're
catch
never
it.
early. You're never early enough. Never.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Never.
All right, so probably UConn and Michigan. That's what we're rooting
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
All right, anything else off the top of your head? I'll ask you this. We'll get you out on this. What do you think is like the core? We talk about New Yorkers, New Jersey, and everybody, like you said, thinks we're aliens, but we are like homegrown people. Family means a lot to us. What do you think of some of the cornerstones, from you at least, your foundation of characteristics, being from Brooklyn?
Loyalty.
Mm,
Loyalty.
yeah.
You know? That's why I was mad at KFC. I felt like that wasn't very loyal. You know what I'm saying? You stick with your own kind, and you make them look good, not bad. That's what I was. That's what I'm saying. That's an example. Loyalty. Yeah, we're all hardworking. I'm a hardworking guy. I'm sure you are too. I'm sure I see all the different things you do. Hardworking with, we're all blue collar guys, pretty much.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
all. What else can I say? Trustworthy. I'm a pretty trustworthy guy. You can trust me with something.
Yeah, I feel like we could trust
Yeah, you got a lot of secrets. Seems like
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got
open my
secrets.
mouth. I don't. Where we come from, you don't open your mouth. You know what I mean? You don't open your mouth, so you can try. I don't you can keep your mouth shut. That's another big thing. It's another big thing. But yeah.
Rico, we got to get Chris during football season, man, for some picks.
I love that.
No, definitely. But Jerry, it's non-negotiable that we are getting him, the girlfriend, who's probably got to be a firecracker.
She does not want to be on camera.
No, it'll be all dinner, Jerry.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
got to be with the big guy.
Yeah.
The big guy would have
The big guy would love
guy in fucking Hollywood in like 5 seconds, and not Dave. We got a guy behind the scenes.
Yeah, no.
Call him the
Let's
big
go
guy.
to dinner.
Magic
yeah,
phone. He's got a magic
that's
phone.
We'll set
non-negotiable.
something up. We'll set something up.
Dinner is a must.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'd
sure.
enjoy that. And I'll take you to the spot in Brooklyn that will knock your socks off.
No free ads. What do you think of Brooklyn Roots in Bay Ridge? You been there yet?
That's he umpired me in Little League baseball since I was a baby. He was the umpire in my Little League teams. He's a great Tom is a great chef.
Awesome.
That restaurant is the best.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
Jerry,
Roots
you
is
got to
amazing.
go. It's
Yeah,
family
never been.
style. They got we
Yeah.
went around Christmas with 4 or 5 couples. It took us 6 months to get it on the books, but when you go, they just keep bringing things out. All you can drink, they add on. Like
What's it called? The Tommy Guns. You have the Tommy
Guns was unbelievable. It's like Rigot and vodka sauce
and the
on it.
rigatoni. with
It's
the
Jerry.
sausage.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, I got to
Yeah,
try it
we
out.
can
Maybe
go
we,
there.
maybe we go there. We'll go there.
You can go there.
We'll go there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go
with
there.
the big guy. But the
Yeah.
big guy. The big guy's gonna be. He's gonna say to the chef, "Oh, unbelievable!" And then when we get in the car, he's the biggest ball breaker in the world. He's gonna be like, "Fucking garbage," which is like that's just what he does. That's all he does. That's all he does.
All right, listen, Brooklyn Roots. It's a date.
Yeah.
the dates.
All right.
Do it.
Jerry's in the Midwest
We're
now,
locked
but we gotta
in.
get him back over the
I'll
summer.
be
yeah,
back.
it'll be
I'll be over
nice.
the summer. We'll do something.
Yeah.
What are you in Chicago?
Super
Yeah, I'm in
casual.
Chicago now. Yeah, but I go back home as much as I can to see my mom and sister.
Oh, God bless. God bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wait, did you guys like my backdrop or what?
I love
yeah,
it.
it's,
I thought I
it's the
loved it.
most ridiculous.
I thought it was
thing I've ever
creative.
seen.
I thought it was
I
creative.
thought it was incredible.
It's awesome.
I thought,
Yeah.
for the theme, I figured,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I think
awesome.
it's great.
But yeah, listen, perfect debut of somebody out of the office. We're trying to get more into this.
I'm down, man.
Actually, this is, I guess, I keep saying last question. It's like a gimmick now, but
we're good. I'm
listen,
in no rush.
we're diving into the like the
Reality
Bravo
TV. Yeah.
so we want to get in on the ground floor because there's too many shows that it's all history and like the Summer House. You need like a fucking bibliography to know what's going on.
I know.
So the Real Housewives of Rhode Island starts this week. I think we're gonna start recapping it next week, diving in here and there and whatever. Do you have to sacrifice sometimes where it's like where she's like, oh, you can't watch the fucking Mets again? Are you a Bravo guy? You watch some of this stuff?
She's got me on Love Island. That's all she wants. It's all she wants to watch is Love Island. I don't do the Bravo. She loves Love Island because you got me sitting here,
Exactly, yeah.
watching this garbage. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, unbelievable. All right, so we got a date on the books. We got a guest for House Call for sure. Get him back in the fall, and
Yeah.
we'll have a lot of laughs. Chris, you're unbelievable. I hope it's.
Thank you.
I think some people are out there trying to get it's seen and they play it up for the cameras. You're an organic guy, and it's
you're
very,
great,
very
man.
funny. Yeah,
Incredible, dude.
I'd love
Rooting
that.
for you.
Love to hang out with you for sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you guys for having me.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate that. Very nice, you guys. You guys are awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see you soon, man.
Anytime, give me a call. I'm around.
All right,
All right.
All right. So Jerry, I think that was a fucking home run.
That guy's great, man. I wish I wasn't fucking feeling like shit, bro. But like,
He
dude,
had
that
it
guy
looked like he made you hurt. I've been there. Where like you're sick.
bro. Yeah, bro. I
was-
was like, but I feel like in a way, he kind of made me start to feel better, bro. He
Yeah,
was
and
so
I don't.
funny.
And you know, you try guys out like this all the
The
time.
cartoon character.
And I didn't know. You don't know if it's going to be a home run. And I think even
Yeah.
Jerry was like, "Who is this guy?" I'm like, "Something about it." Just try. Like
Yeah,
I could tell. You could tell he's
He's awesome,
great. And it's
dude.
still
Very
new enough.
funny.
The video just dropped. Hopefully, people, or if they haven't seen it, it gives them some pub. So unbelievable. But yeah, listen, we'll unpack it, kind of, and end the housekeeping here. Obviously, I got to do the fucking podcast. You got any advice for that?
No, I thought, is it starting on Father's Day or no?
No, no, it's not.
So that okay, all right.
that
I
was
didn't
over the
know.
line. I regret that. That was pretty bad. It blacked out. There's no excuse, but yeah. it was.
I'm just confused on what
Yeah,
the
you keep
future is
saying
like for
with-
house call.
Jerry, it
you
looks
know?
like we did pretty fucking good this week, right, pal?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I just don't know what the future's like. With house call. I mean, you're gonna have this show. Obviously, you guys have the history. You're gonna get an instant pop. You're gonna see that 100K on an episode, 200K, 300, whatever the case may be, and then maybe you're like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna stick with this show and forget about house call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
no,
means yeah.
no,
you're
guys are
gonna-
I
instant
get what you're
review?
saying. I'm trying to phrase this the right way. A lot of people will be looking at your newest partner in Bush. You have the chemistry with him for 15, 20 years. You got the big guy texting us that it looks like I'm getting squeezed out.
What do you mean you're getting?
I'm
squeezed
just
out?
saying the big guy's trying to pose it as like, oh, Nikki and Jerry is the best combo. Like he's leaving me in the dust.
No, not
right.
at all. Not at all, man. Not at all. I mean, I'm with you. I've been with you fucking since I started here.
Yeah, fair
From the first day you tried to squeeze me out and you realized I wasn't going to get squeezed out. And now we're here.
No, I made a joke. I said the new guy does the parking. You laughed, the fucking whatever. But
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
some very private things to you in the room
Yeah,
right
yeah.
away, which I meant. So
So what do you think this show's like?
I don't
I'm
know,
just
Jerry.
confused.
I really
on
don't.
what
I'm
this
trying
show
not
is going to
to
be.
What, house call or that show?
No.
I don't know,
no.
Jerry, because after a while you
Is
can't.
it like a football show?
I don't know what it's going to be. You can't scream and yell at each other all day for 45 minutes. Like at that point, it's going to be kind of like,
So you guys are just going to become friends after this?
no, we're definitely not going to become friends. But Kevin said that too. He's like, the two of you talking is kind of boring as well. Like we tried to do that when I was in rehab of us like talking, and it was pretty like. So you do need to yell at each other, but that gets old too. I don't know where it's going to go. We'll see
Yeah.
how it is. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
He says
I'm rooting for it. I'm
says
rooting
his
for it.
sister
Hopefully
wants
it's successful.
His sister wants on the show. It's fucking. So who knows?
Oh, maybe she wants to just. I mean, you said some bad stuff about her, right?
Yeah, regrettable for sure. So.
Well, what did you actually say? You said, "Oh, she looked like shit at her wedding," right?
Yeah, blacked out. I said that. Jerry, you've said some horrible things too. So.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I haven't. I've said
Exactly.
some bad things for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do we got now? So for house call, we got this show going on. We're gonna, do some different type of things. I think we're gonna have a new YouTube channel, right? It's the Terry and Jerry YouTube. I think Jetski's working on that, and pretty much pretty much all of our content is gonna eventually be on there, right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's called Jerry and Terry. So the episodes will start probably being like collab posted on this and Jerry and Terry for the first couple weeks, and then maybe
Got
like
it.
a month after that, it'll slowly be on Jerry.
Okay, that's cool. So we'll have house call on there, and then can I just say something? And I just
Sure.
want to just speak honestly about this. I'm gonna give this Bravo show a go. I just want you to know it's probably not my bag, but I'm gonna give it everything I got for this show, this Bravo show. Because Roan said, trust it. You said trust it. I just want you to know I never really watch reality TV. I don't know what goes into it.
Yeah, but you're a great people. You respond to. You have different takes
yeah,
of what's
fair,
funny.
fair.
And shit
I'm just
like
a little.
that.
I'm just a little nervous going
I hear
into
you.
that show.
I just think
you know
it's.
what I mean?
I think it's also. I think we need to. It's a good change up. We're locked into sports all the fucking time.
Yeah, no, you're
It'd
right.
be nice
you're
to
right.
watch a little show and like
For sure.
have.
So when does it release? Every Thursday we have
Thursday.
to watch the show, right?
Thursday, yeah. So,
And what do you watch it on Bravo?
yeah.
And what's the deal with the house? So they're just. Can you explain? Give me like a little tiny bit
From
of
my
background.
understanding, it's true.
What is Real Housewives? What do? They stay-at-home moms?
They're rich women in that some of them, like, women CEOs, some of them rich from a divorce, and they all just kind of like put them together at brunches and dinners and basically curate
okay.
drama between these women. And there's all these different
Got
storylines
it.
of who hooked up with whose ex-husband or who said what behind whose back. So it's basically just
Got it.
crazy
So
women
drama,
fighting.
fights, shit like that. Got it. And now, are we ever gonna have some of these housewives on the show? Is that the goal?
I think that's definitely a
Yeah,
possibility.
that could be a
And
possibility.
especially with Bravo, and Jordan's tapped in with like the whole Bravo on the booking side. So I think that's something that could definitely be done. My question for you, sorry, go.
No, and one of the last questions I had is, so this, they don't film, like, they already filmed this show already, you're saying, right?
The whole
Like,
season,
Yeah.
the whole season is done. We're
Done.
just, and nobody has watched it yet, right?
first episode airs.
Okay. So nobody in the world has seen this show before.
No.
This is brand new.
This
And
specific season in Rhode Island, they've never done a season in Rhode Island.
And it's like
Okay.
it's like Survivor with us, where we know what played out, but we don't know all the ins and outs and or how they portray it as well. So for the first time, that's why the reunion shows are a big deal. They're like, wait a second, you were doing that behind my back, you were doing this.
And it's a weekly thing, right? Weekly, their drop?
Weekly, yeah.
How many episodes do they do? Like 10, 12?
I don't know, 15, 20?
Like 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 months. Oh my God. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay.
That's like 20. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Gives you something to watch. So
I wish they would, like, I mean, maybe not release it at once, kind of, because then people spoil shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
but
okay.
And then Monday we should have a good guest. We're recording for the Masters this week.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna take it for the Final Four? We always do a pick, obviously, but
I mean,
you got to be pulling for Michigan.
yeah, I'd root for Dave, to get one, but like, let's say Michigan's not in the championship game, I'd probably root for UConn,
Yeah.
just to see that story with Danny Early and shit like that. I think that'd be awesome. That clip is incredible. That clip was unbelievable. I never seen it. I never seen a coach do, like, especially after a moment like that. He's a nutcase.
He's a good coach, but he's
No,
dialed in.
yeah. No, I mean,
that's risky. Yeah, I don't know how.
Let me ask you something.
They catch everything.
Let me put you on the spot here.
Sure.
If you were a ref, would you have teed him up?
It's hard because I see both sides.
No. It's a yes
I
or
wouldn't
no
have.
question.
I wouldn't have because he went into him as the ref went in. At that point, it's just, I don't know.
I was in London, so I really didn't get to see the game. I had shit going on out there. The time change was crazy. What was the prior beef with that ref? Did he miss a call or something?
No, he said, Danny Hurley said too, he doesn't miss a lot of calls. There was no beef. I just think he's blacked out. Like he just
in the zone, the zone.
And he didn't try to head. I don't know. He's saying who the fuck knows? I don't really know.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
It's also one of those things I feel like with the Kobe Matt Barnes thing. Was it Matt Barnes? Where he pump fakes the ball and then we didn't see it till years later.
Yeah.
Of how close it was. Like I wonder if they were actually, I know they probably were headbutting, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's
how's things with Pick Central? Everything kind of died down, or
it keeps getting. I got them. Yeah, I'm not going to speak about it. To be honest with you, I'm not.
I know,
but like I've been through the week now. Like I'm not.
Okay, that was
because it only ends badly. So
all right, I wasn't trying to rally you up. That was genuine.
I know. It's just been it is what it is. Done.
I have a question about the Bravo show. Do you have you picked up on the name that Rowan has given you? Do you understand it?
What's it called?
The Male Gaze.
Yeah, it's a play on gaze, I would imagine.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that. I saw it.
Oh, I didn't know
many times in the clips, and you were just like nodding your head. I'm like, I'm wondering if.
I picked up on it. I picked up on it. The Male Gaze.
So is Rowan like gonna be there weekly with us? Or eventually it's just us.
I think it's him
go?
Yeah, hopefully weekly. He's got a lot of shit going on, but
yeah, I know.
It's we'll keep it loose. I don't want to, where it's like keep it loose. I think it's a good thing for us to do. We'll be vlogging some more, try to get to houses. We might just fucking follow this guy Scally around for the rest of our lives.
You guys should have an episode where if you need to get a reservation for somebody, you bring Scally on and the three of you just fucking power call people and try to get a reservation by the end of the night. That would be hilarious.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
That's a good giveaway, I guess, for the subathon too, maybe. So we'll see. But yeah, a lot of exciting things. I'll see you this weekend. And exciting guests for Monday for the Masters.
Yeah.
And we'll be in touch.
Pumped.
Another great episode. Thanks, Jerry.
Yeah, no problem. See you guys.